Good afternoon, Steve Free in Chicago with the results of the USDA May supply and demand report. Well, the biggest thing was the USDA for 15 and 16 estimated the U.S. soybean carryout at 500 million bushels. It's the first time since 2007 that we've had a carryout that big, bigger than the average guess. And also the last time we had prices that low was before all the Chinese buying, and it went down to $6.50 a bushel for beans. I don't think it's going to go that low, but beans are down about 15 cents right now from the reaction. Corn and wheat's actually up a couple of cents. USDA came in pretty much in line with all the numbers that the trader was looking for, so there might be a little bit of short covering going on in corn and wheat since the funds have such a big short position. From now on, it's up to weather, and right now, for the most part, the weather looks pretty favorable for the U.S. crops. So let's quickly go over the numbers. First of all, the USDA estimated the winter wheat crop 1472 million bushels. The average guess was 1470. The all wheat crop at 2087 million bushels. The average guess was 2096. As far as the U.S. carryout, this year wheat 709 versus 684, 1851 in the corn versus 1827. And 350 in the beans versus 370. So in the beans, they raised demand about 20 million bushels. For 15 and 16, wheat carryout 793, corn 1746, and that's with a 166 yield, and beans 500 million bushels. They did raise the crush next year, but they lowered the exports because of the big South American supply. As far as the world numbers are concerned, for 14 and 15, almost a 201 million ton wheat carryout versus 197.2, 192.5 in the corn versus 188.5, and 85.5 in the beans versus 89.6. And what they did was they went back all 3 years and lowered the carry-ins and raised the demand. So it isn't an increase in this year's demand, it's a drop in the carry-in. For 15 and 16, wheat 203.3, corn 191.9, but they got the China crop at 228 million tons. And in the beans, a record 96.2 million tons of global bean carryout. Other notes, they did raise the Brazilian corn crop to 78 million tons, the Argentina soybean crop to 58.5. And again, reaction in the market, lower beans, higher corn and wheat prices. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.